What I got, you can't buy. It resides between my eyes. Walked through the fire, came out better on the other side. See, life's like a beach if you find the sand. And right now, I'm feeling like 100 grand.
You are listening to Inspired Insider with your host, Dr. Jeremy Weisz.
Dr. Jeremy Weisz here. I am the founder and host of InspiredInsider.com, where I talk with inspirational entrepreneurs and leaders. Today is no different. And this is a special episode. I am actually interviewing founders and CEOs live at the Sweets and Snacks Show. And so check it out. We have some amazing companies featured. Check this episode out. And before I get to that, this episode is brought to you by Rise 25. At Rise 25, we help businesses give to and connect to their dream 100 relationships. How do we do that? We help you run your podcast. We are an easy button for an organization or business to launch and run your podcast. I've been podcasting for over a decade now. You know, for me, the number one thing in my life is relationships. I'm always looking at ways to give to my best relationships. And I found no better way to do that than to profile the people and the companies I most admire, feature them on my podcast, and shout from the rooftops what they're working on and what they're doing. So if you've thought about starting a podcast, you should. If you have questions, you can go to rise25.com or email us support@rise25.com to learn more. Now, check out today's episode. Live from the Sweet and Snack Show. Jeremy Weisz here, live at the Sweets and Snacks Show. We're here with the Dr. Juan, and talk about your company and some of the products.
Yeah, man, how you doing?
Good.
So today we got Peanut Crunch, which comes in 3 flavors. The original, which is roasted peanut. We have one with cocoa, another one with cinnamon. They're absolutely delicious. They're full of protein, vegan, high in fiber, and just absolutely delicious.
So how'd you come up with the idea?
So I was always very active. You know, I used to be a competitive bodybuilder, by the way. So
I need his workout. I need his workout regimen,
and I couldn't find any other snack to do it, so I came up with Peanut Crunch.
It's hard to get enough protein when you're working out, right?
Absolutely, man. It's hard, especially vegan protein. You know, and this is a complete vegan protein profile because we're using 3 different protein sources, and when they put them together, they actually complement each other to make it complete.
So you were on Shark Tank, and talk about your experience on Shark Tank.
Man, that was pretty cool. You know, a little nervous at the beginning, but once you get in there, we got Mark on the boat now. So he's an investor for our company, and he's actually a great partner.
What was behind the scenes that Shark Tank people didn't see? Because you're probably on there for how long, and it's only like 2 minutes. How long were you on there for?
The crazy thing was, that was during COVID that we went on Shark Tank. So we had to stay at a hotel room for 7 days in quarantine before we could actually go in the show. And that meant we couldn't leave the door. So the food was brought into the hotel room, and there was a set menu, and they just gave you whatever they had. So it was like pacing around for 7 days inside a room, which is kind of crazy.
So what's been a big milestone for you at the company so far? What's been a proud moment?
Yeah, there's a lot of struggle, you know, with startup companies, but one of the big things that we have is we have our own manufacturing facility now. So we make our own product. Our product contains peanuts, so a lot of companies don't want to deal with that as being that is an allergen. So we proud ourselves to be one of the only manufacturing facilities that can make this kind of product with peanuts in it.
I feel like if someone has enough discipline to have the physique you have enough discipline to run a company. What's been something you had to overcome in the company's evolution that maybe most people would have given up after?
I always tell people, if you want to start a company, do it because you're passionate about it, not because you think you're going to make money on it or you're going to be famous or you're going to be free, more freedom. I think it's about the passion that you have. For me, it was about, just being active. And I used to work with a lot of athletes before in my past life with different companies. And I always thought that there was a lack of, really good nutrition products for people like us, that want to be in good shape, that live an active lifestyle, but we're not at the elite level of an athlete. And there isn't a lot of companies that are making products for people like us. So that's kind of what kind of drives me every day. You know, whenever I find difficulties, I always think about, okay, you know, my goal was to come up with something that I thought was great, that could help people, especially being more active, and that's what drives me. So,
I love it. What's the best advice you've gotten from Mark Cuban for the company?
focus on customer service.
Focus on customer service. Where can people check out more, online or in retail?
Yeah, pnuff.com. It's our source. It's the best place to go. We're also sold on Amazon. If you're in Texas, check us out in Central Market.
pnuff.com. Check it out. If you want a physique like Dr. Juan, you have to eat these, all right? Thanks, everyone.
What I got, you can't buy. It resides between my eyes. Walked through the fire, came out better on the other side. See, life's like a beach if you find the sailing right now. I'm feeling like 100 grand.